I was recently looking at statistics for patents filed in U.S. Patent Office for the last 30 years. If you graph it, it looks like this. It's gone up tremendously, and it's not just linear. I've looked at a lot of other statistics that would show how fast the world is moving, and they're all the same. It tells us something, I think, that's incredibly important. Kaizen, continuous improvement, is no longer enough. It's essential, but it won't make the big leaps that we need to win to offer the great services and products that people need. You need something else. 70% of the time we've found companies, when they try to make the big leap, fail. They don't do it at all. They achieve half of what they want. Good news, about 5% do succeed. And even better news, there's a pattern in what they do. It doesn't matter if they're Korean or U.S., big or small, profit or nonprofit. The pattern has 8 steps or 8 stages in it. Number 1 is getting a sense of urgency up throughout the organization. Number 2 is getting together a team of people who do feel that urgency, who are going to drive the change. 3 is they create a vision of where you want to be, what this change is going to produce in 2 or 3 years, and strategies or strategic initiatives for getting there. 4 is communicating that widely throughout the organization to get buy-in. 5 is empowering people to take what they know and they've bought into and start making the change happen in their arena. 6 is making sure that they get some short-term wins to give credibility to the whole thing. 7 is, after the wins, not letting things go down, letting up, but to continuously keep the urgency up, keep the communication going out, do more empowerment if it's needed. And 8 is, even after you've got things the way you want them in this new stage, that you take measures to make it stick. Now, the number of people, as I said, who seem to understand that today is only about 5%. I don't think it has anything to do with how smart people are. It has to do with our own experiences. Most people have never experienced what I just described to you, the large-scale changes. They haven't gone through it enough to really understand it. I mean, it's almost like you have a bicycle, and you've been taught over time, you've seen people over time ride bicycles, you can do it yourself, and then the world speeds up. You see people passing you, and you're smart enough to know you got to do something, so you pedal harder. If that doesn't do enough, you get lighter drivers. You check the wheels for more aerodynamic wheels. You take off pieces of metal that don't add value. Maybe at some point, if you're rich enough, you hire Lance Armstrong. But at a certain point, you can't go any faster, and it is exhausting. And if you've never seen this 8-step model, you won't know that there is something called a car, or in high tech, Formula One race car, and therefore, logically, you won't find one and drive it. I think in most industries, countries, etc., we're going to be going to cars, we're going to be going to Formula Ones, and at a certain point, maybe if you're driving a car for the first time, or Formula One for the first time, it's a little stressful, but it becomes fun. I can't go 200 miles an hour with 4 inches away from a competitor. It'd be a mess, but I could do 130 miles an hour, and after I get used to it, I bet it would be fun. And that's what we need more out there, not just stressed out people working too hard, but more people having fun.